Alright guys, so today we're going to talk about what you need to know before you own a bearded dragon. Like my other videos, lots of people go to pet stores and just will pick up a pet based on, oh, it looks cool or something. But you really should know about them before you bring any pet home. So with bearded dragons, these guys can live about 10 years on average in captivity, but some of them have lived longer, up to 15 years, and some will only live 6. It really depends on the care you give them. And that's why it's important to research your animal before you get them and make sure you give them everything they need. So bearded dragons need a few things. They're going to need Uvb light, and that's a mandatory thing. You have to have Uvb light. Without it, their bones can not grow right, and they'll actually just eventually end up dying. It's not good for them. So you need a special Uvb light. One brand I'd suggest is the Solar Glow. I believe it's by Exoterra. It's a good light. It gives off heat as well. So that's actually the only bulb you would need for the tank. You need a hotspot for them, which this bulb would also produce heat. And the hotspot needs to be up to 100 degrees, and that's going to provide them heat to digest their food. So two basic things you need is 1 or 2 lights, and if your Uvb light provides heat, you only need 1. They don't need any lighting at night. So for their cage setup, like I told you, you need that heat. One side of their cage you should have that light on for that hot spot of their tank. The rest of their tank can just be whatever temperature it goes down to. Just worry about heating up that one spot, which is where they're going to sit to digest their food, and they're going to sit to bask in the sun. During the nighttime, I think I said you don't need any light as long as your house stays above 70 degrees. If your house goes too cold at night, you can put a small second light on, an infrared light, so they don't get bothered by it, like a red colored light, and then at night leave that on to keep their cage just a little bit warmer. In their cage, you really don't need much. You need a substrate. I'd recommend a reptile carpet. It's just kind of like a carpet you put down on the bottom. They can't eat it, so it works out real good, and it's real easy to clean. You can even throw it, in your washing machine if you want. Other than that, you just need a rocker log for them to sit on, like I think I might have said, and then a water dish. For food, when these guys are young, this guy's older, of course, now, but when they're babies, they pretty much eat all insects. So you're going to feed mostly crickets, mealworms. You can feed all types of things though. You can feed horned worms, Kelsey worms, super worms, all types of things when they're young. But as they start getting older, not everyone knows this, which is why you got to research your pets. As they start aging, they eat less and less insects, and they start eating vegetables. So then they're going to start eating things, all types of vegetables, instead of all the insects. So let's say when he's half his age, half grown, instead of eating all insects, he's going to eat half insects, half vegetables. Then when he's fully grown, he's probably going to eat like 75% vegetables and only 25% insects. So you got to continually change his diet over the course of his life to give him the proper nutrition he needs throughout his whole life. So anyways, we just wanted to talk about a few important things before you get a bearded dragon. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section, and we'll see you guys soon.